Well, everybody's heard about the bird.
You can hear realitycheckradio.net. I just wanted to make this video to explain the strategic military situation in the world. For anybody that hasn't read the book The Art of War, definitely should read it. China is following that book step by step, written by ancient Chinese general Sun Tzu. What's going on here with this President Obama? His whole mission is basically to crash the bus that is the United States and the Constitutional Republic. Tell you this real quick. A long time ago, I had a dream. That me and a couple of my friends were riding in the back seat of a car, and the person driving the car was Barack Obama. In the dream, we were driving real fast. Obama was down a narrow wooded road, and he was going about 70-80 miles per hour, just taking turns fast and really reckless driving. And so my friends and I are sitting in the back seat thinking, what are we going to do? We came down to the conclusion that sooner or later he's going to crash the car, and see if we made an attempt to gain control of the car could crash. However, if we don't make an attempt, the car was going to crash sooner or later. We decided to try to take control of that car, and then the dream ended. But that was a really excellent metaphor for what Obama is actually doing. He's trying to crash the bus. You can see, to give you the brief version, his foreign policy was not what even his supporters expected when he took office. He was supposed to close Guantanamo Bay. He was going to get us out of war in the Middle East and this and that. And as you can see, he bypassed Congress when he attacked Libya. He attacked Libya and used our military to support factions of Al-Qaeda, terrorist organization, and the enemy. So that's military aid to the enemy right there. Bypassed Congress's authority to declare war, even bypassed the War Powers Act. No president in history had ever done that before. People got to understand, some of you. What he is doing is creating foreign backlash against the United States. It's like if you were in a room, say you walk into a bar and you have 5 motorcycle gangs in that bar, and you walk around the bar and just one by one slap every one of them in the face. Yeah, eventually that mob of guys is going to come and they're going to stomp a hole in you. So that's basically what Obama's doing on a global scale. He's taking our army, taking our troops, putting them out of position where they would need to be to defend our country from a foreign attack. And he's slapping these guys in the face. He's just provoking these other countries, provoking them. And that's exactly what he's doing. If he attacks Syria, then we could... this is the issue here. The United States is still currently officially the predominant military nation, global economic force in the world. And the enemy doesn't want that. They want, let's say, a country more communist, like, say, maybe China. That's who they want to be the world's policeman. Okay, so what this president is doing by crashing the bus, he's attacking other nations. He's destroying the United States' credibility as being kind of a global policeman with integrity. He's shattering that. And he's clearing the way for what they would consider a more legitimate global power, like, say, China, to take the reins. If we attack Syria, if Obama attacks Syria, we could very well have a UN force, mainly Chinese, attacking the United States, in our country. If you haven't read the book The Art of War, you really should. Like I said, they're following it step by step. The Chinese are setting up their infrastructure first, because that's always been a main problem with with foreign invasions, with invading foreign lands, is stretching out your supply lines. Many leaders have made that mistake. Sun Tzu wrote a manual a few thousand years ago, and he talked about this. He said the pinnacle of conquering your enemy is to do it without fighting, as a matter of fact. And that falls in exactly with the stealth strangulation type communist attack that's going on in our country right now. China controls ports in the United States. Just look it up online. They may still, I think, run the Panama Canal. A Chinese corporation runs the day-to-day operations of the Panama Canal. They control the largest port in California, largest port on the West Coast, as a matter of fact. They control a port in Florida and others. There was talk of setting up they didn't call it a base, but basically a Chinese base in Ohio, an area of land that would be controlled by the Chinese government to have Chinese factories and Chinese workers in the United States, supposedly, so they wouldn't have to import their products. I mean, I don't think it went through, but that's what's going on. China is setting up their infrastructure first, setting up their supply lines first, and it's basically all in place. So this president, Obama, who shares the same communist philosophy as China, is creating foreign backlash against the United States, destroying the United States' legitimacy as a global power, and attacking other nations. And if we attack Syria, we could definitely have the up-and-comer China attacking us, and they would seem like the good guys to a lot of these countries who are tired of Obama and the United States backing him up and going around killing other people in other countries. And so a lot of countries would welcome something like that from China. So that's what's going on while Obama continues to draw our forces out of position and create foreign backlash against the United States. While our attention's distracted over here in Syria, China continues to act in stealth, build up its infrastructure, build up its supply lines, and getting ready to, at some point, attack the United States if they think they can do it. So, I wanted to make this video. It's pretty simple. I mean, it seems simple to me. Hopefully the right people will see it, and that's it, I guess. I'll follow up with this subject. Josh Eaton, realitycheckradio.net.